Yippee! Ah, the music!
The
Oh
music.
no! The music! Stand by. Here we
The
go.
music's
Like 1,000 tabs for like themes, just in case. There's a lot of nonsense happening today. In case a lot of nonsense happens today, I fully expect it and intend for it, but you know, we'll see how that plays out. All right, well, we're here. Let's do the recap real quick. I believe we had the big meet. Well, one of the big meets.
the big meat.
One of the big, yeah, the big meet. Yes, the big meet. You went to the opera house. Oh, that's right. Caesar missed out on alcohol.
Fuck! I mean, sorry.
It's okay. Malachi has some.
To be fair, we did say that you were drinking the whole time, so you missed out, but Seiza was drinking heavily.
Caesar also forgot.
It's okay. I purloined the bar.
Drank so much.
True.
Well,
Trying to think of what else happened, but that was kind of like the big hype of it. Was like,
yeah, we went to the theater house to see a performance by Lady Yuki. But it got delayed. So while we were waiting, Malachi and Seiza and our friend went downstairs to the bar, while the rest of us hung out upstairs in our booth.
who's our friend?
Who's our friend?
it was Kagero, the biker.
Yes, Kagero, the
Oh,
biker.
Yeah, he had an invitation to the opera house.
We were
the one that ran us over.
Yeah, we were his plus what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're his plus 5. Not his plus 1. His plus 5.
It's a very lenient club.
But yes, while you guys were drinking, the rest of us upstairs were doing business because we found out that our old friend, the detective, was here and we needed to talk to him.
That was Hartman.
Lee Hartman. Detective Lee Hartman.
Oh.
We managed to speak with him, and then there was a very scary knock on the door. And a scary man from the syndicate joined us for a conversation.
Oh, my bestie.
No, not your bestie. That's the other syndicate guy.
Yeah, you met with the other one.
The Duke of Shadows?
The Duke of Shadows.
It sounds like shit is really going to pieces in the syndicate at the moment. And this guy is the other leader alongside Havoc, and he's trying to clean up Havoc's mess. And basically said, I have a counter offer for you. You bring me the plans, and I'll get you out of the city.
Which we're like, yes, please.
Yeah.
We will take that.
Yep.
So we've mostly, I think, accepted his deal. Though we're still trying to figure out how we get those plans.
Yeah.
And Lee Hartman told us he knew where the item that Sugoku is looking for is, but then didn't tell us where it is. And in fact, we have to talk to Lady Yuki about it. But our party got crashed by an infamous thief who was then chased down by the guards. So the party got crashed by the guards and we had to run. Lady Yuki never showed up.
No.
We nearly got arrested.
Yeah.
There's a whole phase sequence.
Again.
Kagero was heartbroken because he got arrested
He
and
was the
hauled
most
away.
heartbroken.
He was like, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I'm gonna go see Lady Yuki live perform. I'm so excited. And then one cop bus later, he's like on the ground, like being tackled and arrested. He's like, I wanted to see Lady Yuki perform.
Bro, give me
Right
one more
place, wrong
day. One
time.
more day.
Yeah, which he absolutely got like blindsided.
Poor guy.
So
Poor dude.
yeah. So Kagero's arrested.
Indeed. And the rest of us, well, Malachi was smart and just turned invisible and waited until the guards left and then snuck out. The rest of us ran up to the roof and started jumping across rooftops to try to get away, and then Cornicure fell 3 stories and we're somehow fine.
What? Oh my god.
They landed on trash.
I guess we're just built different. And then
Also, very good saves.
we
Yes.
we're running along
And the
some
guards are like,
alleys.
oh, he's dead.
And some mysterious stranger opened up a door and helped us. He has some very interesting gloves on.
He was the man.
The
You know,
dude.
the mysterious stranger. He had a trench coat on.
Like the one in Fallout when he goes down, down,
Yeah,
down.
Yeah,
Starts blasting.
starts blasting like a dozen shots and causes my target to explode.
Yeah, yeah.
Question. Was I also running with you guys?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you were downstairs when the
technically-
cops came in, but Kagaru got arrested.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seiza, you were present but T-posing.
What we did was I vine whipped down to the first floor, and you like climbed up to the balcony and we ran away.
I imagine running across the like rooftops, just like sliding in a T-pose.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
your
amongst
animation's completely broken.
It's like
you're
G-
amongst us. It would have been so easy for you.
It makes me of the Gmod prop hunt. It's like
Yeah.
still like the default model to
Exactly.
Seiza. Like no animations on the jumps.
Exactly.
You hear like the fall damage sound when you hit the ground a little hard. But yeah, that pretty much covers the recap for the most part. Yeah, you guys were looking into the item. You got a lead from Hartman, and then you met with the Duke of Shadows, who was just like, I need you to knock off this stuff with my brother and give the plans to me. And then the cops showed up after the corpse of Brosnov was like there. And then yeah, the party got away, except for Kagero. And that's kind of where we left off at. Before we proceed, Seiza, I need to borrow you for a moment. Yes. So,
Hello.
if I may, I need to I mean, this is oh wait, I should probably
Do you need privacy?
I mean, this is a partly private conversation, so I think I can step to the side. I mean, like, I've got the stream running, so if you guys want to kind of listen in, you can listen in, but it's like, you know.
I mean, like, I could physically put you into the other channel. Like, it's
Oh.
off.
Also, just like, you know, player integrity. If you want to do
I mean,
that.
up to you.
Really your integrity.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So we're gonna
Notes!
if you
my
want
notes!
to record down some of the stuff, you are free to listen along from the stream. That is totally permissible.
No.
You could also give some bits.
I don't have any bits. Are you
No,
trying
no.
to, like-
Don't give me anything. This is purely for recording purposes. But I feel like it's a good what do you call it? An opportunity. In any case, yeah, if we may be moved to another room. And I need
got
to
it.
get
Fizz-
Hello.
hello. Okay, just need to double check, make sure the stream didn't get all weird.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
what happens to the Fugi? Do they just disappear?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. Oh, it does get a little weird. Ah, well, that's fine. We'll remedy this by ignoring it. Any
True.
case,
Out of sight.
we're gonna backtrack to, let's see, roughly a couple months ago, about a month or so ago. We'll ballpark it a little bit, since Seiza, you've as we've established, you've kind of made contact with Havoc on some things about this deal that you've been kind of working with on Havoc. Any particulars that you wanted to discuss with Havoc at this time? So you're kind of checking in and reporting in at this moment.
Anything specific?
Yeah. Any particulars that you want to check in as you meet with Havoc? Are there any things any questions that you might have? This is kind of like you're kind of on your way down. You're going down to that like big hangar where the airship that he showed you is at, because he's got his like little office down there.
I would suppose the main thing is, so throughout this time skip, she would be constantly, or like if she was offered the jobs, she would be taking them, like just running like small things.
Okay, so you've been doing like little side gigs in addition to this main job for the Syndicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. A lot of the work that they've been kind of offering you and giving you has been fairly paltry, but like, it's work. Like sometimes they have you go in and like they're just like, hey, there's a guy here. Can you just rough him up a bit? Or like, little underhanded things, but things that someone that a regular Syndicate thug would like stand out for. That you would fit right in. So most of the stuff isn't like too physically demanding, unless it's like, hey, can you just be like a pair of eyes and ears right here for a little bit and just tell us what you heard? Just stuff like that has been mostly what they've been asking. Every now and again, you might have to like go in and you beat up some dude, or just get rough with somebody here and there. But it's nothing too, nothing too flagrant, nothing too violent. Which is not really it's a really unbecoming of Havoc and his reputation, actually. And you do kind of go back to Havoc, and you don't all the time directly respond to him, like report to him. Every now and again it's like one of his flunkies, but every now and again you do meet with Havoc, and every time you've met with Havoc, there's you always meet with him, and he's usually just kind of doing whatever in his office, and he's always wearing that little crown that you guys got, and you always kind of see he's sort of planning stuff, presumably things for the airship. But of course, today is the day that you get to like meet with Havoc. This is one of these meetings where you actually do get to meet with him, because it's been like sometimes it's him, sometimes it's not. And on this particular day, he seems rather displeased, impatient, a little unhappy about something. And he's a little distracted as you kind of check in and sort of talk about some of the little side jobs. You'd be like, hey, I did this, these guys said this. It's nothing too like directly important to what you're doing, but it's just like some of his other like things that he works on, is like some of the people that he is directly in charge of. But today he's particularly annoyed.
All right.
Yeah. And
imagine, yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's very distracted as you give kind of like your report about it. So, and he's just kind of like turns and he's just like, all right, are you done? Is that everything?
I suppose that is everything for what I've accomplished, but can't help but notice. Is there something on your mind, boss?
Oh, well, there's a lot of things on my mind. First of all, is this whole thing with this airship. Well, I've been really patient with this whole work and nonsense, but still no plans, still no Sugoku. Like, what's the deal, guys? Come on, it's been a minute. I'm getting kind of annoyed, and things have not been doing too well around here, if I'm being honest. So, not really getting this stuff has been really starting to get on my nerves a little bit. But I suppose it's one thing is helping another thing, is helping another thing, and another thing. He starts to kind of
Yes.
ramble off as he's like going off on his tangent. He's kind of muttering to himself a little bit. And then he sort of snaps back. He's like, right. What were you saying about?
Boss. I understand it is exceeding amount of time for even someone of your patience. I understand that. But things are coming along, I assure you. I know you are a man of great image, I suppose. And I would not dare besmirch that with shoddy work. We are doing our utmost to make sure that not only do you get your plans, but you come out looking like the boss.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. I'm a monk. Why did I do this? It's +7. Can I use Google Dice Roller?
Sure.
Or do you want me
It's
to
fine.
roll somewhere?
We've got the roll channel in the Discord as well, if you want to use it.
Right.
I think it's
Okay.
exclamation mark R. Hang on, let me just. Yeah, exclamation mark R.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, hey, 18. Sick. So at your words, Havoc lightens up, and he seems to kind of whatever stress and woes kind of like have been ailing him just kind of dramatically drops, and he puts on this big like smile for you, and he's just like, Seiza, you know the right words to say. Oh, what the heck. You know, I shouldn't be mad at you or your lot about this. I know that you guys can get the job done. It's just, you know, it's just a stream of, you know, the efforts you lot put in, you yourself put in, and then, well, something comes pouring into my lap that's far less pleasant than hot coffee.
Oh no.
Yes, unfortunately. You're a smart one. You know that this whole operations, this everything that runs on, hinges on a lot of my, you know, rough-knuckled labor, and of course the efforts of those below me, including yourself. It's just there's some things that just don't quite add up. You know about the other Duke, right?
Yes. Well, kind of hard not to know.
Yes. You've never met him, right? He's, maybe it's best if you never do. I'm be honest.
Why would I, when I already have such a good boss?
Well, it's like Gay says, it's good to know a lot of people, a lot of smart people. It's something that, he has in common with, someone else that we knew. And, he stops and he, like, walks over to his little, like, he's got a little side cabinet, like, kind of like a drink cabinet. But, he goes over and he, reaches into the cabinet and he pushes over, like, he pulls out a little bag and he pushes over from his, like, main desk all of his papers and documents and plans and blueprints, and he sets down the bag and opens it, spills out just all like a lovely heap of green glass. You're familiar with the stuff. It's the wonder drug and that he uses, and he just kind of takes like a handful of it and he puts it in his hand. He kind of like pours it down like sand, like back onto the pile. And he says, like, you know this stuff, right? It's the goods. You remember hearing about this years ago.
Of course.
Hmm.
I had the pleasure of partaking.
Ah,
Good stuff.
It's great stuff. This stuff can do anything you want it to, really. It's the most amazing, rarest of goods. They ever tell you about why this stuff stopped working, or why we stopped having this stuff everywhere?
My mind's a little foggy on that.
You
You
could make a history check if you'd like.
yes, please.
Go ahead.
Don't remember if we were ever told. This
I'll
might just be me being dumb.
Nah, but I don't know if I don't think I gave you guys the full details of this.
Okay. Then I shall try to roll for it. Huh. Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Well, even with that,
7.
even with the 7, you at least have an idea that it kind of tapered off after the basically they stopped producing it. There was a big outlaw of the stuff, and the producers just kind of like vanished, basically. It was like one day it was like everywhere, everyone was using it for all sorts of things, and then the next day the technocrats were just like, yep, we're no longer selling this stuff, it's illegal to have this stuff, openly sell this stuff.
Oh.
Then the people who were making it, they were just gone. The producers and the company itself, just whoop, gone.
They're like gone, like not even just like disappeared from the surface. Just
Yeah, there's just like all shops closed up, like everything just closed up. There's just not really any trace of them.
okay.
Yeah, but the details past that are blurry for you.
Makes sense.
Um,
I know the rough strokes, but it's just a word on the street.
yes, the outlying. I'm sure you've heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know who made that stuff? Well, if I may furnish you with a boring story, that's something more Duke of Shadows is more inclined to than I am, but, what the hell, I'm feeling a little sentimental. But long ago, we used to have a grand company run by here in this city known as the Green Glass Vermilion. They were not only the producers, but they were also the sellers of this good. They made it and they produced it from a lovely little mining town up north, up before the shutdown, and it was run by a rather up and coming gentleman, the Vermilion Lord, he calls him. He was a rather fine, upstanding man who, well, let's just say he was ambitious, to say the least. But he was smart. Very, very smart. He knew when he had gold. And I'm not talking the money either. And he says, and he scoops up the green glass. And he says, this wasn't just an enterprise to him. This was the keys to the kingdom. This is the stuff that made him soar above the technocrats to the point that they feared him. He was a great man, you know. Or at least, that's what he made himself to look like. In the years that came after, well, when you see great things, they say one of the best forms of flattery is, of course, imitation. But unfortunately, the imitators lacked the same understanding of the items that they tampered with when they tried to make their fake renditions. And unfortunately, these false renditions were far more unstable, far more dangerous, used for diabolical things. And unfortunately, the technocrats took notice of that and took every advantage of that to tear the Vermilion Lord down. And that is why That's why he's not among their ranks, of course. And, yeah, he was an ambitious man, he was a smart man, but that was not his only keys to the kingdom. No, no. No, no, no. This was his first step in. His second step, well, those were his boys, of course. One wonderful boy. An aspiring great man who would see himself to become perhaps the High Marshal himself, the next in line after Maximilian. You know that old slout's getting old in his age. Who knows? He'll be dead in the next decade. So, that's at least what the Vermilion Lord would think. And so he would honor this and try his best to make the best of his son, to make him the smartest, the greatest that his son could ever be, and make him the very spitting image of a great man, or at least he would see to it. And you know what? The technocrats didn't like that either. And they had one more piece to ruin him. They didn't go after his son, no. They went after the Vermilion Lord one more time. One more scandal to ruin the good man's name. Unfortunately, as it turned out, the Vermilion Lord was a little bit thirsting for his power and got away with his nonsense in the way that he thought that perhaps with the mingling of friends that he could perhaps find friends from afar. And what they ended up finding out, the technocrats and their influence, was that he had his own mistress. And even worse for the Vermilion Lord. That mistress, well, he had a bastard. Well, let's just say the fallout of that ruined everything for him. And while the Vermilion Lord still had his ample cash and his remaining supply of green glass to potentially do anything, the technocrats had every bit of resource to tear him down at every turn. Much to the point that, well, it did not matter. This man could only make a kingdom of green sand, and nothing would come of it. Tragic, really. It tore him from the inside out. You know, when I think of him, the Vermilion Lord, I think of Duke of Shadows. And I think about what this syndicate's doing to him. It really scares me, really, truly. You know, as they say, like father, like son. Yes. Cat's out of the bag on that one. But who you're speaking to, or who the man I'm referring to, is none of the Vermilion Lord's son himself runs this whole syndicate. Wouldn't you believe it?
I had an inkling. Quite the revelation, that is.
Yes, it's one of our biggest secrets. And, well, unfortunately, now you're in on it. But don't worry, I don't plan to kill you over it. No. There's a reason why I'm boring you with this little detail about this. You see, the night the Vermilion Lord disappeared, we were there. The Duke of Shadows and I. We got rid of the Vermilion Lord. We saw what his empire was doing to him, and we saw his enemies beset on all sides, and it turned the man from this shining green star of greatness to, well, a wretch. And I'm fearing this same corruption, this same empire. It's addling the Duke of Shadows too. And I'm going to need your help for this.
You ask for the very best.
Of course.
I shall be that.
Of course. But don't worry. There's no, you won't be dealing with the Duke himself. But there are some things that are absolutely necessary for things to go off smoothly in this transition. There's going to be a few things happening in the next few weeks, and I want you by my side when it happens.
He just leans back, crosses her leg. Such high honors.
Yes, of course. So, we'll discuss the terms, but I hope that I have you at least intrigued about this idea.
Rig doesn't even begin to describe it.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Alrighty. Let me tell you the secrets then. And he then steps out of the office. He's like, walk with me. And brings you over to the airship. You know, this big hangar with a massive airship. This thing is like, oh god, what's the name of it's the one in like Ishgard, the big one that's in the what's that cloud area? It was like all the knights come up to that area through that giant airship. It's like that size now.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called too, but yeah,
it's big. I'll have to find it again, but it's pretty massive.
Okay.
And he says, you helped me out with this whole airship deal. I know I mentioned the inclusion of Sugoku as part of this plan, but plans have changed. What I really need is just the blueprints, really. That's it. I don't even need Sugoku anymore, but I can't have loose ends. You see, my brother, he's a clever man. He's such a genius. I mean, even talking to me right now, he's no doubt will find out that we've conversed at some point. He's just that smart. But, well, he can't quite account for everything. If you ever see him, if you ever see that little black book of his, it's this little fun book that he made that helps him with figuring out and predicting everything that happens in this city. But every time you lot have acted, well, let's just say he's not had a page for it in quite some time. Now, you lots are the variable, so any move I make, he'll know. He'll see it coming. But anything you'll make, he hasn't a plan for. So I need you to throw an absolute wrench into everything. I need you to kill Sugoku. And it'll be easy, just like that. And with that, he produces a blade which has a very green, like a green hue. And he hands it to you and he says, I've made this thing special with the finest green glass that I could get a hold of. Well, not that it's that hard, but I put it to my best men, and we've concentrated this blade into being, shall we say, very effective at handling a certain biker, perhaps the very man himself, Sugoku. Just one little prick of this blade, and he'll die. But you needn't worry about anyone else. Hell, you could stab anyone with this thing and you'll be perfectly fine. But if you so much as touch a hair on the namesake with this blade, and he does like the little like finger over third thing. And so yeah, so you have he gives you one green glass dagger, so you can put that into your thing. It's just a regular dagger, so you know, D4, but pretty much as he puts it, if you hit Sugoku with this, he dies.
Good lord.
Yep.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Ah, of course. It's a marvel what you can do when you press someone to work for 6 weeks straight with no break. I'm kidding. I would never. Well, maybe. And then, with that, he hands you the blade, and then he kind of continues off. He says, "So, after you've dealt with Sugoku, which, please, do it in haste, within the next few weeks or so, plans can be set in motion. And after you've done everything, you will take the plans, report to me, and then you'll see fireworks. We'll be getting rid of the old guard. Every man you see here, every worker on this ship, they're loyal to me. They work for me. And they will fight for me. And we won't be taking this airship to any damn war. No, not to the one to Valviria. We won't make it by then. But I have another plan. I'm going to need you to take this ship, and I'm going to need to make sure that we make it on our way out to the northern colds of Fjordheim. I've been making friends, smart friends out there. And once this is all said and done, Brosnov will be behind us. You'll be with me for this, but, your friends, if they, as per our agreement, they'll be free to go. I won't have any business or need for them. Hell, I won't even kill them. Ain't I generous?
The most generous.
Lovely. So, everything works perfectly. Sugoku dies, I get the plans. Brosnov gets one less tyrannical empire, and we live off a beautiful, beautiful life in a new empire out in the colds of Fjordheim. Doesn't that sound great?
Isa has a brief half second of hesitation before she just swallows it. Of course. I am tired of the smog.
It's
nice.
Stop me if I'm going too far with this, but I think you'll make a fine addition as part of the new syndicate, as part of a. Yes. There was a group that old bastard used to have. I don't like his name that he went with. Well, we'll call ourselves something else. But you'll be part of that, and you'll lead that group. And you'll have a nice slice of that empire, all for yourself. All the riches, all the wine, all of the goods, all for you. Doesn't that sound like an amazing deal?
Me too untoward, but I'm already drooling at that thought.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Lovely. And he's clapping about it. He's like, yes. Of course. I'm just getting excited at the thought. All right. Go forth. Return to your companions. Speak to no one of this, of course. I'll be listening. So, any funny business, but of course I trust you well enough to know that no such thing will happen. But none of your companions need to know about this, so please tell none of them about this operation. I know that you will bring the conclusions that we need to end this here and now.
Of course. I shall deliver.
Fantastic. Very well. I have no business with you. Thank you for coming along with such amazing news and entertaining my little story time. I really should be getting back to work. And with that, one of the other syndicate guys kind of comes along. Is like, sir, it's from Shadows. He needs you for another thing, and he hands him the report. And Havoc kind of looks over at the report over, and without even blinking or looking, he like just draws his mace that he has that he's carried with him from his hip, and he just smacks the guy over like in the back of the head over the railing, and he just plummets to his death down below.
God.
I hate bad news. All right. Well, I can't. Gotta enjoy the bad with the good, I guess. Take care now.
Tada. I'll bring you good news next time.
I know you will. All right, and with that, we could return back to the channel.
Oh my god, okay.
Yep. Unless you had
Yikes.
anything else. Unless you had anything else.
No, we're good. Just yikes.
Alrighty. Amazing. I'm gonna head on over.
Oh, hello.
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 How do you feel?
Not great.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
How much psychic damage have you taken?
Not as much as Sace has, probably.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, she's dead. No.
She's dead. She died in the interim.
Just like, all right. Fast
her-
forward to the present. Seiza explodes.
That's her corpse. She's flying.
No.
Just Family Guy death
It
pose.
just
Yeah.
it just flies over Brosnov.
Oh
There she
no.
goes.
Alrighty.
The
Cool.
corpse of Brosnov. Check this out. Flies around.
Oh no. But yeah,
No.
Yippee.
and
Well, what now?
All right. We fast forward to the present. You guys have returned to. Have you guys returned to your home? I'm assuming.
That's where we're planning on going.
All
Are we allowed
right.
to go home? Can we
You-
go home and take a nap?
You are home.
You are
we nap?
home.
Do we have
You
time
are
for a
home.
rest?
Yes, you have time for a rest.
Thank God. I'm
Yay.
wasting all my spell slots.
Do I have time for a
Recycle
minute and a half
HP.
rest?
A minute and a half? Sorry, boss, you do not.
Oh darn.
Yeah, that I can't do. I can do. The best I can give you is an hour.
Damn it. Fine. I'll take it.
That's a short rest, not a long rest. I need a long rest.
Oh, 2 hours.
That's all. That's not a long rest.
I need a
Um,
long rest
Gotta
for
get
an
there
elf.
slowly.
All right. Can I get
4
can I
hours
take
is
an
for an elf.
8-hour nap?
Yeah, you can take an 8-hour
Oh.
nap. Still counts as a short rest, though.
Thanks. Cool.
What the?
Yeah,
I fear
you may.
that Cord, despite looking like a drow, does actually have to sleep the normal amount of 8 hours.
Wait, really? I thought they were also
Yes.
elvish and get the
I am
benefits.
mechanically a water genasi, not
Oh.
a drow.
Oh, that's right.
The drow is for flair. That is part of his heritage, but mechanically, I am playing a water genasi.
Ah.
So I can breathe underwater, but I don't have dark vision and I have to sleep.
Very well.
Sleep.
It is the next day. Party, is there anything you need to discuss or do?
I don't
We've
know.
done
Is
lots
there?
of discussing. We
Sybil?
might have to bring up. Bring it up to
There's
Seiza.
a lot of things to
Sybil, is there
discuss. Yeah.
anything we need to discuss?
No, nothing. You have
What's-
things to tell me, though, right?
You were there with us. Smile.
No, I was
I
upstairs drunk.
I have terrible news, lass.
Downstairs drunk.
God
Downstairs
is coming.
I
Huh?
suppose we can. I think Cor will get up in the morning and make breakfast, and we can have a squad meeting downstairs. Well, actually, we've reconfirmed, and the kitchen is actually on the second floor, so or upstairs. I'll make breakfast.
You have breakfast.
Yummy. Delicious.
How's everyone doing?
Doing well, suppose. Took
Well,
me a hell of a long time to get back here, though.
I hope you were all right. I was quite worried about you. I'm sorry we had to. Well, we
No,
did.
no, it's quite all right. I would have done the same thing. That damn mist paralyzed me, and I really couldn't move, so I crawled underneath a table and hid myself. I'm actually quite surprised no one found me.
Well, you're quite sneaky and resourceful, yes.
Ah, resourceful maybe. I don't know about sneaky.
Well, look at this. And Korlek holds up his shirt, and it's all bruised. He took no damage, but he fell 3 stories.
What?
Akira looks
You-
like a sad puppy.
Wait, you getting into a scrap with a dumpster? Jeez.
Akira
offense to
lies
Akira,
down on the
but-
ground.
Akira may have dropped me and herself off of a building.
She's under the table.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
thanks
guys
to
alright?
Wild Mother, it wasn't. No, we're fine somehow. I mean, truly must be a blessing of the Wild Mother.
Do we need to go see someone today, or does it hurt?
Oh yes, but it's fine.
Oh gosh. Let me
Can't
do
you
the
just, like-
housework today. She just gets up.
I don't think we're gonna be doing much housework today, Seiza. We have a lot to get done.
Seems
should
like
talk
you got a
about
busy
that.
schedule.
I think
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have to be making another deal.
With who?
We met with someone last night. Called himself the Duke of Shadows. Does that ring a
See
bell?
stuff if I can freeze this immediately.
Oh, I guess it must. He's some
That's
big shot
kinda-
from the Syndicate, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to run into that name when you're running, when flutzing around the underground like we are.
I don't remember seeing him.
Well, just passing. Do you, what sort of deal did you make?
Well, he wants the plans for himself. It seems like the Syndicate's having a bit of a shakeup with their management.
You-
He said that if we gave him the plans instead of his brother, he'd get us out of the city.
And you trust this man?
I mean, I've learned well enough from you. I suppose the answer would be not really, but we are increasingly in a bit of a bind here, Seiza. And he said we could go anywhere we wanted. Honestly, it kind of sounded like he wanted us gone.
Just sits back down. I don't think that's a wise decision.
But we always talked about it, Seiza, we could go anywhere.
What's to say he will let us go? What if the moment we give the plans to him, he plunges a dagger into our backs?
And we don't turn our backs.
We're taking a gamble with either one of them. If I'm gonna take this
Yes.
gamble, I'd rather do it with the Duke and not Havoc.
Plus, we
How
have
so?
one secret weapon on our side if we go with the Duke of Shadows. There's another very powerful individual that we know in this city who's trying to get out. Sugoku, he wants to leave too, and he has the plans. If we loop him in on it, and the Duke of Shadows tries to betray us, we have a powerful ally.
Closes her eyes. You. I don't know. Okay. Both sides are shit. You've got the right of that. But we don't know anything about this man. Okay. Havoc, we know. He's a piece of shit. We can't trust him. But we know all of his tools, the little toys that he plays with. He's predictable. This man, do we know about him? What cards does he have up his sleeves that he could just pull out very second we get close? What sort of knives that he can just come out of his sleeves that draws across our necks the moment we get in too close?
We don't know.
Why should we trust that? Why should we
Because
trust him?
Seiza, sometimes you have to take a leap of faith.
But there's an easier path, and it's right there.
Just
Why-
because
why
it's
would you-
easy doesn't mean it's right.
Why? What makes you decide what's right?
I don't. That's why we're making this choice together, Seiza. If there's something else you want to do, we'll figure it out. We're a team.
Looks down at the table.
The only side we can trust is our side.
He, closes her eyes. You're right. Before we commit to this, though, we need more time. We need to talk to the Duke more. And we need to meet with Sugoku.
Indeed, we do. And we need to find this stone that Sugoku wants in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible that we're not going to be able to do this anyways. But we might as well try it this way first, don't you think?
Just don't any of them. You're right. We can only trust ourselves.
Indeed.
We need those plans anyway, whichever path.
Hang on one second,
Nothing
guys.
else is bargaining chip.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to... I know he's not the greatest guy, but I don't really want to fuck over... Oh, wait, Core wouldn't say fuck. I don't...
Said the fuck word. No
Oh,
takesy backsies.
Malika looks
isn't,
away.
This isn't
Not me.
godless.
Not
I
my
can take
influence.
back as freely as I want. No penalties. Let's see. Rewind. I know
Okay.
he's not really a good guy, but I don't want to leave Sugoku out to dry, you know? Whatever mistakes he made in the past, he just wants a fresh start somewhere else, like the rest of us.
I
So,
suppose so.
unless there's literally no other way to go forward, I would prefer we get the plans from him willingly.
Let's meet. Let's try to do that, yes. I'd
So-
rather...
Mhm.
I'd rather not damn another man.
Indeed. I think there's been enough of that to go around recently. Speaking of damned friends, we may need to bust Kaguro out of prison.
What?
Oh, did you miss that part? I'm sorry. You know, the big guy, big fellow, motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. When
He took
did
us to that
he?
party last night, and the guards got him.
They got him?
They got him.
Most unfortunate bit of business that was.
I suppose we can. How are you
is
gonna
kind
do
of
this,
our-
though?
At the very least, we need to pay him a visit. Maybe we can just get him a phone call or something. We just need to know how we can get in contact with his boss.
Yeah.
And I'll have to pay a call to Lady Yuki.
Oh shit. Did he get to see her in the end?
No, she never showed up. But
Oh,
Sorry, I'm back.
Must
I
be
sure
fucking
saw
bawling.
of that.
I know. I could hear him crying from upstairs. Dragging him away. He was really upset.
Also, I'm back. Sorry about that.
welcome back.
I got family's calling. They're on a cruise right now. They're like, look at all the cool things. I was like, oh, that's cool. So they were visiting because they're up in like Alaska and they're checking out like some of the towns out there.
Cool.
Yeah, they're like doing an Alaskan cruise, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
We're
And
having
they're
fun.
they're having a blast. So I was being forced to look at some stuff at the moment. I was like, you really picked a bad time. She was like, okay, I'll be real quick.
Blast
So-
them. Blast them.
Yeah. Sorry, what I miss?
We were just
We
chatting
gotta
about
bust
our
our boy
boyfriend.
out.
We're trying to.
Yeah.
We need to contact Sagoku,
Yes.
which at least means perhaps paying Kagero a visit. in
Well,
jail.
yeah, he's in jail.
Well, who wants to be his lawyer?
Good luck.
I vote
I don't,
Taylor.
Oh my god, Taylor does have like criminal lawyer vibes,
I fear the rest
glad
of
you
us
think so.
are like,
especially in her like snazzy little suit.
bro.
Taylor definitely will have one of those commercials be all like, I'll fight for you.
I'm telling you, it was those lawyers we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
The dwarf and the Vitten.
I mean,
The dwarf and
This
the
is-
Oh my god,
this
it's
is what
Taylor!
Taylor does.
It's what Taylor does after the campaign. She becomes
It's a
a
lawyer?
she becomes a lawyer. She partners up with a Vit and becomes a lawyer.
What the fuck?
You know what?
Ah, what a
Oh my
great
God.
way to conclude this.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm
We'll
here for
fight
it.
for you.
We'll fight for you. But yeah,
Working in the Brosnov Docks district, you may be
you may be
you may be
entitled to compensation.
Something.
Maybe entitled to compensation.
Get bitten by a poisoned rat. You may be titled.
You not
Yeah,
getting
like
your
the first
welfare
off.
for your workers' comp? Don't worry, I'll fight for you. Treated unjustly by the Tetsu guard after just passing through. Anyways, back on track.
No life.
Indeed, we need to,
Choo-choo.
in some order, find the stone, find a way to talk to Sagoku, get the plans, somehow safely deliver them to the Duke of Shadows without any other syndicate interference. But I think the order of operations has to be attempt to contact Lady Yuki. Because if she can't tell us where the stone is, I think that's a bit of a wash.
Yeah.
Get to Kagero. Get to Sogoku. Get the plans.
And then we win.
Duke of Shadows. Question mark. Success.
Yeah.
Sounds
Nice
like a plan.
cabin in by the lake.
Indeed, a lovely ride on a beautiful boat. out to wherever the hell we want. Stays you thinking Tropical Island, Deep Dark
Yeah.
Forest.
Right into
Depending
the
on-
sunset.
I'm
Title
that's
card.
Right into
exactly
the
how
sun.
that happened. Into
Into
the
the sun.
Shot.
Why not Alaska? There is
Flung into
Alaska.
space.
Whoa.
Happens more often than you think,
That's
honestly.
true.
Alaska cruise, anyone?
What? Wait. Alaska cruise or getting flung into the sun? Which one is
Oh.
common?
Alaskan cruise into the sun.
Yep.
That's not Alaskan.
You go from the
Starts
sun
in
back
Alaska.
down to Alaska.
True.
Oh,
Yeah, sun
Scratch his
first.
head.
If anything's left.
Yeah, whatever comes down, just to Alaska.
You gotta cool off after being turned into a crispy chicken nugget,
Yeah.
wispy.
burnt.
You know what they say? They go with a flash fry, then a flash freeze.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Alright.
But
Cora's gonna
depending
pull out
on
his. Go
Sugoku's
for it.
temperament, we
Mhm.
could also ask him about the Duke versus Havoc thing.
Indeed. He did used to be a member of the syndicate, so.
Might have a better idea.
Alright,
of, like,
but. Yeah.
which shitty answer is the better one.
Indeed. Out of the pot and into the fire.
Yeah.
But for now, Cor is going to pull out his little notebook and lay it flat on the table and start casting a spell.
What is the
I would
spell
like
you
to
cast?
I would like to cast the 3rd level spell, Sending, and send a message to Lady Yuki, who is a person I am familiar with, and therefore
you-
I can send her a message.
The pot uses counter spell.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Alright, you
Can I
you
eat 'em?
cast your sending spell.
Yes.
You may eat the pot for its
Alrighty.
transgressions.
Oh.
This is
The-
my message. Starting now.
Alright.
I am a friend. Hartman said you know of the stone. Where is it? Even if it is impossible, we have to try. It's life or death.
So you hear the the phone ringing noise. Deet, deet,
Oh, she's
Oh,
got
that
a,
was quick.
deet.
she's got
and then-
she's got a really cute ringtone.
Yeah. So we got the ringtone.
Din, 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 din.
Oh
Well, you know
no
what it
no
is.
no 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 rules are rules.
Gotta sleep.
But yeah, eventually, you get a response back, and it's just it's actually a longer response. It's so it's rather than the sending spell, it's you're being sent a sending spell of her own.
Oh. Well, she can. Well, first I would say she can respond back for free, so she doesn't have to
Okay.
cast the spell.
Well, with the free one, she says like, "Oh, I remember you, the one with Hartman's goblin friend," and that's the only part that really gets from your return message, and then the sending spell. But this is much power. This is a very powerful sending spell that's being sent.
Okay.
So it's likely she's using something to kind of act as sort of basically she's using something to use the sending spell for, or she's just that powerful,
Or both.
or both. In any case, she responds, "Oh, Hartman told you of the stone. He's not supposed to be telling you of my secrets. Unfortunately, this is not something I can hand freely to you or to Sugoku. But I know what he's asking, or what you're asking about." You may speak freely in this.
Oh,
There's
I
no
see.
she got
Okay.
she got the special no character limit data package.
Whoa.
You open.
It could be like it's like
rich.
it's like a long distance telepathy spell.
Yeah, she's basically just using a telepathy at this point.
Mhm. Uh, what would you want in return, my lady?
Unfortunately, there's nothing that you could offer for me for this. This is something that's a little too personal of mine that I can't part with, unfortunately. You'll have to. I know of yours and Sugoku's plight. I know that from Hartman and your goblin friend that you mean well, but this is not something I can just freely hand over, even to you or him, on that matter, fortunately. This is something that he'll have to figure out without.
I see. Well, thank you for your time, Lady Yuki. I'm sorry to hear that you can't help us.
Maybe there is something I could offer as an alternative. Since you seem so... well, since you seem so helpful and resourceful, your goblin friend. I know he's been doing better, and, well, mayhaps we can, through some contacts of his and some contacts of yours, arrange something for Sugoku.
Okay.
With that,
We'll reach out to them and see if we can't arrange something. Thank you.
very well. I'll send my contact to keep tabs on or to arrange something for your friend and for your sake. Maybe another way out of the city that I know that Sugoku is looking for.
Thank you. I'll look for your man there then.
Best of luck.
You as well.
Yeah, with that, the spell ends.
Core just like plops his forehead against the table. Boom.
What
Boonk.
the hell was that?
Seems
Or
like
just-
negotiations didn't go so well.
She won't part with it. Since it's
Not
too
surprising.
personal.
Figures.
I fear Seiza is rubbing off on me. I was half tempted just to ask her what the stone was called. And then steal it.
Well, an admirable
all we
thing,
got.
but would you really wish to make an enemy of Lady Yuki?
No. And if it's that important to her, well, I don't think I could live with myself if we took it. And she got hurt because she didn't have it.
I so want to say it's just a fucking rock, but you're right. Is there something else we can do?
Well, it's a rock that makes you invisible, and notably something else.
At the
Fortunately.
end of the day, it's still a fucking rock, right?
It definitely can't be only invisibility. That's,
No,
I can do that.
He implied it was something a little stronger than just invisibility. It's like you weren't even there at all.
Indeed.
God, we could all use one of those.
Well, she did have a suggestion. By the way, she's a really powerful spellcaster. We don't want to cross her in the first place. I've never seen anyone use a spell like she used. We could just talk freely. Back and forth. I need to learn
That's
that.
a little weird.
But anyways, regardless, she had a suggestion. She said our friend Lugs, do you remember him? The goblin
Yes.
detective.
Of course.
If we put our heads together with Lugs, we might be able to find another way for Sugoku to get out of the city. So if we can get him his passage out, then maybe he can give us the plans, which is our ticket out. Maybe. So I think we have to
What
talk to
else we gonna do?
Lux.
Better than I was expecting, honestly.
To be honest, I
I
half expected that
suppose.
she was just not gonna respond, but she's sweet.
It seems
For,
like it.
Luckily for us.
for Gal, who's part of a major criminal organization, she's pretty nice.
She's pretty swell, that gal. So, Lugs, perhaps? We know where his office is, don't we?
Sounds like it.
Lugs.
Lugs. So you head to Lugs?
Sure thing.
Yep.
The
Do we
old
need to
lug.
bring anything? Oh, you're gonna love our friend Malachi. He is a joy.
Yeah, you got a screw on tighter than Sugoku did, at least. Ah, never mind. I don't know why I even asked. Let's go see Lugs.
Okay.
What am I doing? Asking if you guys know normal people.
Yeah, I know better at this
Herm.
point. Let's just go.
He's like, I know normal people. Points to himself.
The one, myself.
Does it count?
I need to be RV.
Okay.
Alright.
Go be a bee.
We'll
Impossible
make our
can't
way
be
over
normal.
to
Normal people don't hang out with these fellows.
No, no one's normal.
Weird
Not in
race
this.
association.
Not in this. Not in this city. There's not a normal soul in this city,
No, especially in the city.
especially
Look
in
at
this
it, I ain't
city.
even normal.
Also, did anyone actually listen in on the interim from the thing? No.
Nope.
Alrighty.
No. We figured if it was so secretive that you had to go to another chat, then maybe it wasn't for us.
It was more so like if anyone had reactions to it, it would just like, to minimize the influence of decision making in the future.
We could have muted
Mhm.
ourselves. We would have been a good
Muted.
little,
No, it's like it might impact your like
Might impact everyone's decision making a little bit.
well, so
even
then
like
it's-
subconsciously.
Then it's even better that we didn't watch. We were
I
here
s-
making our plans. It took me a really long time to write that sending spell because you only have 25 words.
Oh goodness.
It is hard.
Well, it's all worked out, I suppose. In any case,
Indeed.
you make it to Lugs, and hang on, let me get my notes real quick for Lugs. Well, I mean, you've been there before, but so it's not hard to find the place. Oh, wrong notes. Ah! Too many
I can't
things
find it.
for
Ah!
for Ah! In any case, well, as you approach, you actually recognize some of the companions from the Sylvan Tongue.
Oh.
Huh?
Fellas.
Yep. And yeah, there's there's one of the kitsune, and there's also one of the drow fellas, and the tiefling is there.
Oh.
I don't know if you've actually met the tiefling. Yeah, some of the folks from the companion club.
Yar. Run
And,
by Mother Emmy.
Oh god.
Lady Emmy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
Lady Emmy. Oh, welcome. Yeah, the
Sylvan Tongue Companions Club.
yeah, there's a few members that are there. And well, they see you approach and they recognize you and they're like, "Oh." And they're like, "Oh, fancy seeing you guys over here. Are you here for Lugs?"
Yes, our dear friend Lugs, we're here to pay him a visit. Is he in?
"Oh yes, he's in. He's in. We were just on our way out.
The
We
lug
were
is in.
the lug is in."
God.
But in any case, no, don't let us hold you up. We'll, we'll let you meet with him. He actually asked us to help us out with his image. We think you'll like his new look for being the star detective.
Whoa, I'm very excited to see him then. This should be good.
Yep. And with that, they kind of wave goodbye and they, they head back to the club. Presumably, you make your way
There they
in.
go.
And in you see Lugs, who the last time you saw him, he was in his rather raggled like detective outfit, like a coat and a little cap. Now he's kind of got this nice suit, but it's like not restrictive. It's it's very sporty looking. It looks like he could blend in from like chasing after a criminal and then just as quickly go into a nice speakeasy for a conversation.
Night for some smooth jazz.
Yep. He's for smooth jazz. He's got his hair that's been nicely prim and proper, and the detective office looks like it's been cleaned up as well. So seems like things have been getting better for Lugs since you guys helped him, actually.
Good for him. Good for him.
And Lugs sees you guys. He's like, "Oh, it's you lot."
Hello, detective. Wonderful to see you again. Sort of hold the door open so we can all file in because we're kind of a big party.
Yep. It's like it's
too busy in there. I can wait outside.
No, it's plenty of room. Hartman's used to a crowd. Back when it was his place. I probably shouldn't be so nostalgic about him. Yeah, well, it's been a while, so soon we get to meet, huh? And he still has kind of a bit of that nervousness that you kind of familiar with, but there's a bit more confidence as he speaks as well.
Well, I wish we could say we're here just for a friendly catch-up, but I fear not. We are here on business.
Right. Yeah. They were here not too long ago, and as he mentions this, he kind of hops off the desk, which, by the way, this desk is too big for him because it was Hartman's desk that he's using now. But he hops off the desk from this big seat that has like a little booster now on it, and he goes over to a file cabinet that he opens up, and he brings up this file, and he brings it, and then he hops back onto his seat, and then he puts the file on the desk. Yeah, they gave me some instructions, and I guess I mean, I don't know, maybe it's they seem to know their stuff pretty well. They also told me I looked terrible, so I got a new image. What do you think? Kind of presents himself a little bit.
Well, you look great, but I suppose I should ask the obvious question. Who's they?
They, the ones that they told me that you were gonna be here. The Yakuza.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes, I understand, of course. Sorry, there's a lot of moving parts to this one, Lug. So we might need to be a little more direct about things.
That's fine. Sorry. I still not quite getting the hang of this whole detective thing without Herman. I need to stop saying,
Well-
I need to stop talking about him.
In your defense, and peace and care to Mr. Hartman, but he was always sort of the mysterious, vague type.
Yeah, it's a terrible habit of his. That and monologuing. That man likes
And
to talk a
staring
lot.
off into the middle distance.
Honestly, it's he's had a lot of bad habits. That doesn't even constitute the drinking or smoking he did.
Oh no, I fear for his lungs, and that's saying something here in Brosnov.
Yeah, you're telling me.
But yes, do you mind if we, and I point to the file.
Yeah. I gotta actually make a quick contact as well. So we'll you go over your stuff, and I'll start getting the others involved for this.
I guess I'll scoop up the file and open it up so, like, in that way that everybody can sort of read it. So I'm, like, sitting down and, like, holding it open. People can read over my shoulder and stuff.
So one of the first things that
I read from under your shoulder.
Oh, true. I guess some of you have to read from under my shoulder.
And I read over your head.
One of the first things that you are given is 2 sets of tickets, and they're to 2 ships. So they're tickets for passenger for 2 ships that are departing Brosnov. One is for a ship to go south. This is a ship that's going over to south of Valvadiri. There is a place that hooks around the western Cape, I guess, to an area on the east side of the continent. So it goes like south and then a little west, and then you go like hook back around east and to the north, and it's to this to a village out near the Glades. It's a quiet boat, it's essentially a quick easy getaway boat for the Glades. The other ticket takes you to the northern country, so north of Brosnov. It's a lot less discreet, or I guess a lot less complicated, because the trip is shorter, because you're just going north of Brosnov. But the tickets and the details specify that there's a series of quiet fishing towns. That's in the space between Brosnov and the fortress city. The fortress city at this time is like they're not accepting anybody, so there's nobody goes in, nobody goes out at the moment, because of the conflict. And it's also that city is co-run by the Knights and by Brosnov. So it's you kind of can't find sanctuary there. But the fishing villages are part of a region that's under Brosnov's kind of like an authority, but not really. They're semi-independent. But they're known for being very hush-hush and very it's just a big, nice, quiet fishing area, fishing villages that kind of sit on the coast. Both are pretty ideal. The first place is a lot more obscure and a lot more dangerous because you're passing through Valvadiri, which, if you remember, big war. So you may come into complications with the Navy there.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Rock our boat?
Sink you, throw you to the ocean, press gang you into the Navy.
I've seen it all before.
Um.
Huh?
Uh.
Oh.
So yeah. In any case, those are the 2 sets of tickets.
Moving on.
Moving on. The other thing is, of course, the discretion of getting you guys and Sugoku out of the city. There's enough tickets for you guys as well.
Oh.
Because it's to oversee Sugoku's departure with you. Like, you have the option to leave.
That's pretty
Oh,
tempting,
shit.
not gonna lie.
Oh shit.
We could just go.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if we don't follow through
Yeah.
on the deal
We get
with
both
the Duke
to
of
on our ass.
Shadows, are they just gonna follow us? At least
Yeah.
if we give one of them the plans, they can fight amongst themselves for it here while we get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I agree. It is very tempting, but
I
not
mean, we can definitely give him one of the tickets and keep the other tickets for ourselves. Give them the plan, and then leave.
I mean, I think it would sweeten the deal for Sugoku even more if it was, we'll go with you. Because we weren't able to get him that stone.
Yep.
But we got him away out of the city, and we will go with him to make sure that he gets out. I think that would sort of help seal the deal, even more than just being like, here's a ticket, run.
Sure.
We say, give us the plans, and we'll go with you, and we'll make sure you get out safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just won't be getting on a boat with them.
I think we could get on the boat with him.
I think you
we
could go
should.
with
Let
them.
us?
Yeah, there's enough tickets here for all of us, right?
Yep, there's
So-
enough tickets for all
No,
of
I
you
meant, like-
and Sugoku.
Well,
Would
what we
he
do-
let us?
I think he would let us
See-
go with him.
If he wants to disappear, would he trust us?
Well, what we would tell him is, we take the boat with you. We get you to this middle of bumfuck nowhere, right? And then he can go
Yep.
wherever he wants from there. He doesn't have to stick around with us. But we get him that far, and we make sure he gets that far.
Where did the
Okay.
plans come in at?
Might
when-
have.
So we have to go talk to Sugoku.
Yeah.
We tell him about the tickets, our plan to get out. We have him give us the plans. We go drop off the plans with the Duke of Shadows, and then all of us get the hell out. Sugoku included.
Oh, I see it. The
And
plan
the plans are like a
delivery occurs
distraction.
before.
Yeah, before we leave.
Okay.
There's that period where he is vulnerable.
I mean,
He's vulnerable right now, though.
Especially if he's prepping to go.
he doesn't need to leave just yet. Like we give him the ticket, but no. We could just leave him in the same position he was in before. It's just that
Yeah.
now.
Mm.
I think we trade the ticket, his ticket, for the plans. If he wants to leave without us, he can, I suppose. We'll always have the backup tickets if we get there and the boat's gone. We'll take the other one. But I suspect that he would probably
I'll be
be very down
Okay.
for us to go with him at least part of the way. Just
At least
as
whoever's
friends,
going with,
we've proved that we can handle ourselves. So
assuming that we are all picking the same location.
true.
No, I'm not trying to discount everything. I'm just gotta think of all avenues just in case he does pull
Indeed.
something unexpected out of his ass.
Taylor personally votes on going south, by the way. She
I think Core is leaning towards that direction too.
Mhm.
Even if we might have to deal with the Navy, I think further is better.
I think Taylor's smuggling work can probably at least narratively help out with that.
Hmm.
I think further is better, and I don't know if we actually even want to be in a place where that's even slightly under Brosnov control. I think we just want to be away.
Yeah. Just fucking leave.
Just
We have our. Actually, I don't know what the. I was gonna say like Caribbean getaway, but I don't know what the climate is like.
the Glades sounds like
Glades in
Everglades to me.
It's based off Florida.
Oh god, we're
So-
going to Florida.
It's hot and humid.
I
It's
changed-
hot.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Let's go north.
It's hot. It's
I wanna go to
humid.
Florida.
Yeah, it's hot, it's humid,
We
and
are
it's there's a lot of marshes, but there is a very small established I don't want to say the word colony. There's like a settlement. There's like a small established settlement.
Well, and again, once we get there, we don't have to stay. If we really don't want to stay there, we don't. This is just a jumping off point to not being in Brosnov anymore.
Yeah.
We can go
Yeah.
You
anywhere.
look in the
we want
water,
from
you're
there.
trying to see if that crocodile is a crocodile or if it's a Kira staring at you.
It's a lizard person.
It's
There are
If I
lizard
can
folk
talk
out
to
there
Akira
too.
with crocodiles.
If
Yeah.
I could talk to it. Oh wait, if I could talk
Dials.
to it, it could still either be a Kira or a crocodile because I could talk to both.
That's fine.
yeah.
The northern parts are more like I would say more like East Coast, like more the northern eastern coast, where it's like I don't want to use like Maine, but like kind of like Boston area, where it's like the like a lot of fishing towns, like Massachusetts,
I will
Connecticut.
admit that I have. Yeah. Honestly, I also like the vibe of there, but I do have meta reasons for not wanting to go north.
Hmm.
And like that is, as a player, that is impacting my decision to some extent.
Mhm.
Meta choices are valid.
Well, here's the thing: you can
yeah.
always split the party and have some people go
No.
north, some people go south.
Terrible
What if we
plan.
the fucking Scooby King?
What?
All right, splitting the party
Stop
right now.
lying. No. I think. Well, to be honest, we don't really necessarily have to pick right now.
But also in character,
Mhm.
Taylor wants to be as far as in this route. Taylor would rather be as far away from here as possible.
That makes sense.
Like if she can go to, even if it's fucking Florida, if she gets a beach and she can just sit up on a freaking folding chair under an umbrella with an iced alcoholic drink, or just probably not alcoholic, let's be real, but like just chilling on a beach, she wants that instead of like, man, it's cold and wet up here.
And Kira being a shish-eater.
Sheesh.
We can return Akira back to her natural habitat.
You don't want to know what Akira's natural habitat is.
It's this
Mark-
one
Never
now.
got
at
there,
this moment.
and she will never tell you, probably.
Lugs, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Have you ever had any dealings with the Syndicate?
Not since our little meeting. No.
Well, they want us to get them something. And in exchange, they're supposed to let us leave the city.
Oh. Oh. I see. Sounds like you guys have options then.
Indeed.
Well, I mean,
I've been as my friend here, I sort of look at Seiza, recently suggested we really can't trust anyone in the Syndicate at all. So I was wondering, would you be willing to do something a little dangerous for us?
yeah. You know, after everything with Hartman, I keep saying his name, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can do this. For the trouble that I put you guys through, I can do that. What do you need?
If we get this item that the Syndicate wants, could you act as our kind how the player is struggling with this word.
Intermediary?
Intermediary. Yes, thank you. Would you act as our intermediary? Don't give them the item until we're safely on a boat out of town.
I see. I guess I could do that for you, yeah.
We'll meet up with the syndicate and make the arrangements, and then you just have to simply see us off, and they'll send someone to come get it from you.
I don't know about you, but I don't know if that's something they'll be really happy to see me for if it's something they want. You know how Syndicate works, right? If they want something, they'll come and get it.
Indeed. Well, perhaps we'll have to think of an alternative means to keep it from them until we're out of town. It's just a suggestion, just something to sort of make
You
sure
don't
they know
gotta
it's
tell them
there.
who has the thing.
That's true.
I
We
see.
could set up a dead
Just-
drop.
Find show them physical proof you're gonna leave it here.
But
We could
just
give
Once
them-
the thing,
We could give them
put it here.
part of the item and promise the rest of it safely delivered as soon as we're on a boat out of town.
okay, I'll see what I can do.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, buddy, I'll help you out. I ain't planning on leaving.
You're
Are you sure that's wise, Mr. Malachi?
Look, I've lived here my whole life. Just cause some syndicates take it over doesn't mean I'm abandoning my home. And I got too many projects here.
I suppose that's fair.
Brother.
Way I see it. Ain't no one just gonna go after me for, well, maybe some bad blood. But I'm just a business entrepreneur right now, helping people out on a paycheck.
Well, if you're willing to do that for us, Mr. Malachi, we'd be very appreciative, and we wouldn't have to put lugs here in too much danger that way.
No, I figured I'd stay and help, at the very least.
If you're certain.
Positive.
Well, alright. But first we have to get the item that they want anyways, so that's our next task.
alright. Well, I've also made some arrangements. Do you guys know, oh god, and he's like, tries to read the name. A Tender and Tap?
Yes, of course, Tender. Yes.
Well, it looks like they've been informed, and they're going to help you out as well on this, or at least try and get you guys out of the city discreetly. At some point, you should probably meet with them.
You know, with all our old friends.
Sure. Of course, maybe they can help us get to the boat quietly.
That sounds good. Yeah, maybe discuss things with them, and before you do what you have to do.
Mhm.
It's if the Yakuza are trying to sneak you out, I don't know if Syndicate is gonna be that amicable on you guys leaving. He kind of looks over at the files, and yeah, it's definitely a sensation that's the Yakuza are the Yakuza seem like they're willing to help, but it seems like the Syndicate might not be so helpful with you guys on this one. You may have to be careful.
Yes, definitely. Alright, we'll go talk to Tender, but then we definitely need to go talk to Sugoku.
All right. Then I'll leave you to it. Oh, actually, and he slides over his device. Here. Why don't I get a hold of them for you? You can talk to them.
Of course, sure, thank you. That would be very helpful. This
Is,
device, Core holds it up like he's never seen anything like it. Like,
It's a charge sending stone. Like it's basically a phone, but it's like the way it's a phone, but it's not a phone. It's a sending stone that's charged to a device. So it does have its limits.
If I recall correctly, it's only synchronized to a few other things, so it's not exactly what you might think.
In any
It's
case,
secure.
yeah, it's 1-to-1.
Well, who wants to talk to Tender?
I mean, does it matter?
I suppose not.
Holds out hand.
I'll give it to Taylor.
Even though player doesn't honestly remember them too well, but I do remember them.
She's the tiefling who runs the little doggy snack stands.
Yep.
Like,
Tiefling. The tiefling.
The tiefling.
Ring ring.
Yep.
Ring.
You hear the
phone.
up, and you hear Tender on the other side, and she's like, "Up, Tender taps. What is it? What is it, Lugs?"
Not Lugs today, although he is here. Kayla and friends.
Taylor.
Oh, hang on. Let me put. Let's go on speaker.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Hello.
You
hello.
she does say hi, and you also hear like a cacophony of like barks. She's got the dogs.
I'm gonna miss the dog.
Wish they were right here. Wish they were in my arms.
So true.
Well, what's up, guys? Here, you're finally getting out of the city.
That is the plan. We were
Uh,
also told that you might be able to help us with that.
yeah. Yeah. Those thugs showed up. You know, the finally dressed ones. They kind of gave us a little bit of the situation. Look, when this whole thing goes in motion, I've got some stuff. So, Taps actually came up with this idea. So remember that old circus? Yeah. So I don't know if you guys remember that fire that burned everything down and killed Hans Hossman and everything. But we had got a bunch of their stuff because, well, Taps was one of the few still contracted survivors. Go figure. Somehow all of the receipts still stayed intact. So as one of the few survivors, Taps ended up being the inheritor of, or the next senior member of the circus. So he's inherited a whole bunch of well, whatever didn't get destroyed, I guess. So we kind of put together a little wagon. We're actually launching a new venture. It's the it's the Pups on Wheels Carnival. We're gonna have a little wagon show. Yeah, we're thinking about trying it out at the big circle. You know, where all the vendors go and they do their pass arounds. So we're gonna try our luck out there with some of the new pups, or at least some of the talented ones.
That sounds incredible, actually.
I can't leave the city anymore.
You can't leave.
It's okay, we'll come back.
What do you?
But in any case, we've got a whole wagon dressed up as a small little circus tent full of dogs. We'll just sneak you through to the docks with that.
Why ain't that cute?
Also, remind me again, the circus was on fire?
Oh yeah, it was terrible. It's a big fire. A bunch of people died. It was inconclusive, really. The investigation The investigators called it up to there's a unfortunate circumstance, really, with nobody knows what happened.
It's true. Nobody knows
Yeah.
what happens.
Nobody knows
Azrakira.
what happens. It's just everyone. It's just so many people. It was such a travesty. Unfortunately, a lot of those people were kind of terrible. So, aside from the loss of entertainment, no one was really hung up about it.
I don't remember us catching the circus on fire though. That was
Oh, nobody does, of course. It's as if someone just went down there and killed everyone and just burned the evidence.
Awful,
Who could have
really.
done such a terrible thing? I wonder.
and Akira just like, and that headmaster was never found.
Yeah, they never found Hans Hausman or any of his senior members. They say it was a freak
Wasn't there
accident.
Some kind of headmaster that had multiple arms or something.
Oh no, that wasn't here.
Looks at
Wrong,
Malachi. You're on the wrong continuity.
wrong,
hell
wrong
you talking
campaign. That's not even here.
Yeah,
was it
must be
here?
the booze. Drinks one of the fucking
That's-
bottles.
That's
Drinks one of the $10,000 champagne bottles that I nicked.
There's no headmaster who's growing more limbs every time you talk to him, or every time he's mentioned.
Swear there was one guy like that. Oh,
No
well.
such thing. No such thing.
Not in this city.
Yeah.
Not here.
Here.
No siree. In any case, truly a travesty, but I guess we're gaining from this, and it's being put to a good cause, and not just,
Akira nodding.
someone terrible. So we'll have the wagon ready for you. You just let us know when we need to go.
Okay. It might be in a hurry, just as a warning. We may sort of show up suddenly and need to go.
Oh, don't worry. Taps is a good driver.
Taylor is immediately alarmed, but okay.
Huh?
We are worried.
No, she doesn't say anything, but it's like, oh, okay. Well, that's either really good or really bad. I mean, maybe not really bad, but really concerning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of dangerous parts of this mission, so I think we can maybe let that one slide.
Oh. No, Taps is good. He's been practicing, and he's I know you guys didn't exactly end in good things last time we had all met, and the dogs had commissioned you, but he's been better. Honestly, leaving that whole circus life has been such an improvement on him.
All right, well, we'll take your word for it, and maybe we'll get to see for ourselves.
Well, I look forward to seeing you guys again. It's a bummer that you're gonna be leaving, but it is what it is, I suppose. Good luck to you.
Of course, we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, likewise. Take care and be safe out there, guys.
Of course.
That's the plan.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Why?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
But, hang on. But anyways, so yeah.
All right,
I hand
Lugs.
the device back to Lugs.
I
Yep.
think we have a plan.
All right, what's the plan?
We're going to go talk to Sagoku now, if we can. And then we'll hopefully get the well, honestly at this point there's no point in hiding it. We're getting some plans. We'll make arrangements to deliver the plans to the syndicate. We'll give them half of the plans, make our escape, and once I message you or Malachi and say that we're safely on a ship out of here, you'll give them the other half and let them fight over it.
Sounds good. And Lugs will turn to Malachi and he says, "And you'll be there as well. You'll help me out."
Yes.
Okay.
Might as well see this all the way through.
Alrighty.
It wouldn't hurt to have an engineer on your side.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Ain't nothing to worry about. I can make you a suit if you even feel a little uneasy.
A suit? Really?
Yeah,
I
I mean, sure.
can you make a suit for, just kind of like gestures to himself for me?
I can make something small. Hide under your clothes. Protects you a lot more than you'd think.
Detective work is pretty dangerous. It wouldn't be too clunky though, would it? I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of running. I mean, I have been
Well,
doing a
let
lot
me-
of running, so
Well, let me just get to the drawing board, and I can work something out. Ain't nothing these hands can't do.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks. Hopefully we can maybe get something beforehand, just in case. I don't know. Anytime anything with Syndicate gets involved, I honestly think it's just gonna get me killed.
Oh, you'll be fine. They're just Syndicate ain't nothing but a bunch of heads attached to one body. They don't even know what they're doing. Probably.
No, you're really brave. You know that.
I'm sure it's fine.
I hope we see these guys again.
I hope so too.
Look, the old. I'm sure the old smuggler race aren't gonna get like completely block over anything. I'm sure Taylor can figure out a way to smuggle everyone to see the dogs.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
the dogs.
Especially the dogs.
Especially the dogs.
For the dogs.
I love it.
And lugs.
I love it.
Just wait a little bit, let all this crap die down, and then we can visit.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, well. We best be off, Lugs. Thank you. We'll be in contact soon.
Okay. Good luck out there, guys.
You too. And maybe start thinking about a way you can go underground for a little bit once this is all done, okay?
Yeah, sure. Maybe I can talk to the guys over at the Sylvan Tongue. They've been really helpful.
Indeed.
Oh,
Just in case things
Yeah.
go south, Want you to keep yourself safe. You as well. I give Malachi an eye.
I'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Well,
You
a
get
lot of
below
things, to be honest. Should
I'll
we
make
start a
up
list?
after Yeah.
Yes. I smell it. The death flags.
oh no. It's gonna be like, wow, I can't wait till I retire in 3 days to go see my wife and son.
Gonna see my wife and son, got a contract lined up, everything's going dandy.
Oh, and there's a hell of a story I want to tell you, but I'll tell you after this is all.
No.
Oh,
You ever feel like the air just got colder?
Hey, I heard you won the lottery.
Oh, I won the lottery too.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Oh, of course. Congrats. You've got till Friday to pick up that million gold earnings.
I think about buying a farm out on the outskirts of Brosnov. What do you think? Move out with the family.
I'm just trying
get a
to
dog.
pile on these death flags here. Pay no mind.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm assuming we leave after that.
Indeed.
Do you return
Yes,
home or
Well, I think we have to end session, but we will be
Yeah,
going.
Ideally, we should end soon since
yes.
folks need sleep.
It is
But next
is the
time
sleep hour.
we will try to figure out how to get into contact with Sugoku, which might mean we have to go through our jailbird.
Hmm.
We'll have to see if we can't think of some other way to get in contact.
I
Yeah.
will say because it's funny as fuck. As the cure lead, she's just like, man, arson was worth it.
Man.
Man, I love arson. Ah, man, my favorite thing to set on fire? Clowns.
Wow,
Clowns.
you clowns are
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't tell
Alright.
Caleb that roasted dwarf tastes great.
Ooh.
I
I
please do not.
They taste yummy.
think that
It
ringmaster
doesn't
was a
even need
dwarf,
to be
right?
dwarf. Just
Nah.
like I just don't need to hear that. You know, like it could be anybody, any species.
They taste good in bed.
No.
She
Hey,
also
yo.
doesn't need to hear about that.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that.
No eating people, please.
Well,
Not eating.
Yeah.
it is a bummer. We'll have to conclude, which means,
Till another time.
will we be available for the 30th to play?
I will. I think Shen
So-
might be a question mark.
I will do my best to be.
Yeah, I was really hoping to aim for this to be the final act, but
Yeah.
it seems we'll have to push it to next week.
Not
Indeed.
surprised. to be
One
honest.
more.
Yeah.
In the interest of time.
Next week we'll rapid fire off. We got our plan. We know what we're doing. We're locked in.
Yep. You'll meet with Sugoku. If you would like to put this in your notes, you are able to get in contact with Kagero's kobolds. They are still
Oh, okay. I did.
yeah.
That was our other alternative. We were like,
Yeah.
we either break him out of jail or we find the kobolds.
There are ways to get in
Little dudes.
contact. They do have their liaisons, but your most direct line is with the kobolds.
Oh,
'Cause-
I was just gonna
yeah.
walk around the city with a cabbage.
Perfect. You'll find one that knows how to drive a bike, and they might know Sugoku.
My cabbages.
Yep.
No, they can
they've-
have the cabbages. I grew them for the kobolds. They're my friends.
Yeah.
What about the tomato juice?
I'm slowly converting them to the vegan lifestyle.
They love this cabbage stuff.
But yes, we should let Micaiah go to sleep.
Yep. All right. I'll
Mm.
raid out then, and we'll call it here then, and then hopefully, the finale be next week.
I think we can do it.
At sunrise, we plan.
At dawn, we
Sunrise.
plan.
Yes.
We plan.
All right. I'm gonna go toss us over to Blue's channel since that's my usual go-to. And yeah, we'll call it here for now. Just gonna get the countdown going. Yeah, we'll have this up on the VOD up. Yeah, we'll keep this the meeting of Seiza and Seiza stuff under wraps for now until after the finale is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell Lucifer?
Wait, we're almost done.
Okay, I'll wait
After
for next
next
week.
time.
We're almost done.
We're
Just
almost
wait.
done.
Okay.
We're
I'll
almost
wait.
done. All right.
Oh wait, it's gonna be real funny though when they come into the Broadsnob group.
Or the realm group. Yeah,
LG group.
it'll be
Yeah.
great. All right. Gonna send the group out. So good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yay.
Bye.
Okay, we raided out.